Did you know that an octopus has 3 hearts? Now that's a fact to get your heart racing. Welcome to an exploration of knowledge, where we will journey through a universe of surprising and astounding facts. From the mysteries of the animal kingdom and the human body to the wonders of our beautiful planet and the cosmos beyond. Prepare yourself for a mind-expanding adventure as we uncover truths that are stranger than fiction. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into a world of facts that are guaranteed to blow your mind. Scene script. Let's kick off with some wild facts about the animal kingdom. Did you know that the octopus, that enigmatic creature of the deep, has not 1, not 2, but 3 hearts? Yes, you heard it right. 2 of these hearts work exclusively to move blood beyond the animal's gills, while the third keeps circulation flowing for the organs. The third heart actually stops beating when the octopus swims, explaining the creature's penchant for crawling rather than swimming, which exhausts them. Next, let's talk speed. The peregrine falcon is not just fast, it's the fastest creature on the planet. When hunting, this bird of prey soars to great heights, then dives steeply at speeds of over 240 miles per hour. That's faster than a Formula 1 race car at top speed. Now consider the elephant, the gentle giant of the animal kingdom. An elephant's brain weighs a whopping 5 kilograms. That's over twice the weight of a human brain. This size grants these majestic creatures excellent memory and high emotional intelligence. Let's not forget the kangaroo, a marsupial native to Australia. Female kangaroos possess a unique trait that sets them apart from much of the animal kingdom. They have 3 vaginas. 2 of these are for sperm and lead to 2 uteruses, while the third is for giving birth. Now consider the star-nosed mole. This tiny mammal is effectively blind, but that doesn't slow it down. Thanks to its unique star-shaped set of tentacles on its snout, it can eat worms and small insects faster than the human eye can follow, in just a quarter of a second. And rounding off our exploration of the animal kingdom, did you know that a snail can sleep for up to 3 years? Imagine the dreams they must have. And that's just scratching the surface of the animal kingdom. Next, we're venturing into the wonders of the human body. Did you know that the human body is made up of over 7 billion atoms? That's a lot of tiny particles. Now let's dive deeper into this marvel of nature that we all inhabit, the human body. It's a marvel not just because of its complexity, but also because of its sheer scale. Consider this. If you could unravel all the DNA molecules in your body, they would reach the sun and back more than 60 times over. But the wonders of the human body don't stop at the microscopic level. Did you know that your sneeze can travel at a speed of up to 100 miles per hour? That's faster than most sports cars. And speaking of speed, let's talk about the fastest thing in your body, your brain. It can send information at a speed of up to 260 miles per hour. That's faster than a Formula 1 race car. Now, let's shift gears and talk about the length of things. If you were to lay out all the blood vessels in your body, they would circle the Earth more than twice. That's over 50,000 miles of blood vessels, all packed into one body. And here's another fun fact, the human body has more bacteria cells than human cells. In fact, bacteria cells outnumber human cells 10 to 1, but don't worry, most of these bacteria are friendly and play a crucial role in our health. Finally, let's talk about the human heart. It beats about 100,000 times a day, pumping around 2,000 gallons of blood. That's enough to fill a small swimming pool. From the tiny atoms to the vast network of blood vessels, the human body is truly a wonder. But now, let's take a look at the world around us. Earth, our home, is full of surprises. Did you know that Mount Everest grows about 4 millimeters each year? That's right, the tallest peak in the world is still growing, thanks to the tectonic forces that keep pushing the Himalayas higher and higher. And while we're talking about surprising heights, let's dive into the other extreme. The Mariana Trench in the western Pacific Ocean is the deepest point on Earth, reaching depths of over 36,000 feet. That's nearly 7 miles down. To put that into perspective, if you were to flip Mount Everest upside down and drop it into the Mariana Trench, its peak would still be more than a mile underwater. But Earth isn't just about extremes in height and depth. Did you know that our planet is constantly on the move? It might not feel like it, but Earth spins at a speed of over 1,000 miles per hour at the equator. That's faster than the speed of sound. So technically, we're all constantly breaking the sound barrier without even realizing it. And here's something to ponder over. Our planet is mostly water, right? But did you know that over 99% of the living space on Earth is found underwater? That's right, the vast majority of life on Earth is aquatic. From the tiniest plankton to the largest whales, our oceans are teeming with life in all its diversity. And speaking of diversity, Did you know that Earth is the only planet in our solar system known to support life? That's despite the fact that there are over 100 billion galaxies in the observable universe, each containing hundreds of billions of stars. From the highest peaks to the deepest depths, our planet never ceases to amaze. Next, we're taking a leap into the universe. Did you know that a day on Venus is longer than a year on Earth? That's right. Venus, our neighboring planet, takes 243 Earth days to complete one full rotation on its axis. But fascinatingly enough, it takes only 225 Earth days to orbit the Sun. So in other words, a day on Venus is indeed longer than its year. Now let's take our imaginary spaceship and zoom out a bit. The universe as we know it is vast beyond comprehension. Scientists estimate that there are over 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. That's 2 trillion galaxies, each with billions of stars just like our Sun. Speaking of stars, did you know that the closest star to Earth, other than our Sun, is Proxima Centauri? It's about 4.2 light-years away. That might not sound far, but let's put it into perspective. If you were to hop in a car and drive non-stop at a speed of 60 miles per hour, it would take you about 6,700 years to reach it. Now let's talk about the speed of light. It's the fastest speed in the universe, clocking in at a mind-boggling 670 million miles per hour. To give you an idea of how fast that is, if you could travel at the speed of light, you could go around the Earth 7.5 times in just 1 second. But here's a thought to really blow your mind. The universe is not only vast, but it's also continuously expanding. That's right, every second. The universe expands by about 46 miles in all directions. Imagine that. Every tick of the clock, and the universe gets a little bit bigger. Space, the final frontier, is full of mysteries and wonders. But let's bring it back to Earth for our final segment. Scene script. Did you know that the Eiffel Tower can grow more than 6 inches during the summer due to the expansion of the iron on hot days? Now let's dive into the world of innovation. Picture this. It's the late 40s, and Percy Spencer, an engineer at Raytheon, is standing near a radar set when he notices a melting candy bar in his pocket. Intrigued, he places popcorn kernels near the set, and voila, they pop. And that's how the microwave oven was born, from a serendipitous accident. Speaking of cooking, have you ever wondered why we cry when we chop onions? It's not because we're overly emotional chefs, but because of a chemical reaction. When you cut an onion, it releases a gas called propanethiol S oxide, which reacts with the water in your eyes to form sulfuric acid, causing that familiar sting and subsequent tears. Let's travel from the kitchen to the realm of languages. There are currently over 7,000 languages spoken around the world. Papua New Guinea takes the crown for linguistic diversity, with more than 800 languages spoken in an area slightly larger than California. Now let's go microscopic. Did you know that every human being shares 99.9% of their DNA with every other human? That's right. Despite our diverse appearances and backgrounds, we're all a lot more similar than we might think. And here's a fun fact to lighten the mood. The shortest war in history was between Britain and Zanzibar on August 27, 1896. Zanzibar surrendered after 38 minutes. Yes, you heard it right, 38 minutes. Lastly, let's talk about something that's always with us, our shadow. On average, a person will have up to 7 different shadows at midday during the summer solstice, thanks to the sun's position and the Earth's atmosphere creating multiple light sources. From towering feats of engineering to the diversity of human language, our world is full of surprising facts. Let's wrap it up. We've journeyed through the animal kingdom, explored the human body, marveled at our planet, ventured into space, and discovered a myriad of miscellaneous facts. Let's rewind a bit and take a quick glance at the highlights of our fact-filled journey. Remember when we discovered that star-nosed moles can eat worms faster than the human eye can follow? Or that a group of flamingos is called a flamboyance? These and many other facts reminded us of the incredible diversity and wonder of the animal kingdom. Next, we delved into the marvels of the human body, a subject as complex as it is fascinating. We learned that the human brain operates on about 10 watts of power, equivalent to a dim light bulb. We also found out that there are more bacteria in your mouth than there are people on Earth. Mind-blowing, isn't it? Our journey then took us to the breathtaking landscapes of our planet. We learned that the Sahara Desert is expanding by about 10 square kilometers a year, and that there are more trees on Earth than stars in the Milky Way. These facts remind us of the immense beauty and dynamism of the world we live in. Venturing further, we set our sights on the cosmos, a realm of infinite mystery and wonder. We discovered that a teaspoon of a neutron star would weigh about as much as Mount Everest. We also learned that Venus spins so slowly that its day is longer than its year. These and other facts remind us of the awe-inspiring scale and complexity of the universe. Finally, we rounded off our fact-filled journey with a dose of miscellaneous knowledge. Did you know that there's a town in Norway called Hell, and it freezes over every winter? Or that the shortest war in history lasted just 45 minutes? These quirky facts show us that there's always something new and unexpected to learn. Thank you for joining this fact-filled adventure. Here's to never stop learning and always seeking out the wonders of our world.